Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today I'm going to be talking all about this wonderful, massive data mine that has happened surrounding Splatoon 2. Now, there will be spoilers, so you have been warned. I'm not really sure whether you can classify them as spoilers, but nevertheless, if people don't want to know this stuff, then it's best to be sure. So if you don't want to know, then you shouldn't have clicked on this video. Also, leave now. But, you know, I still like you. You're cool. Especially you. Wow, Alex, you're really on the ball, aren't you? This was old news a day ago. Well, you know what? Maybe some people didn't hear about it. And I've been busy. I've been busy doing things. Many things. So anyway, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of it, and I've got the list here. This is coming from the this is coming from the official Splatoon Reddit. I was about to say the Nintendo Switch Reddit, but it is not. It's coming from the official Splatoon Reddit. There'll be a link in the description. So thank you for all this lovely information. Make sure you check them out. I'm sure they're lovely, lovely people, like you lovely people. But anyway, let's get into things. Now I'm going to start with the upcoming maps. Now, there are incomplete files for revamped versions of Kelp Dome and Black Belly Skate Park, which is interesting because Black Belly Skate Park was one of the ones that I think was less liked overall. I really don't know. There are also additional maps named Line and Tunnel, which are in development, which doesn't really tell us a lot, but it suggests that there are even more maps coming, which is only a good thing because more maps means more fun, let's say. Anyway, there are also placeholder images for maps revealed in the Direct named Kawa and Pillar. So these are maps that have been previously revealed during the Splatoon 2 Direct presentation, but we don't know much about them, that kind of thing. There are also 2 new Salmon Run stages, which is really exciting because I love me some Salmon Run, and I do like the 2 stages. I definitely prefer Maruna Bay, but anyway, there are 2 more coming, and they're simply named Shake House and 3 Points. Which doesn't really tell us a lot, but, you know, code names. Cool. That's everything about maps, but there are some new weapons coming as well, including some Grizzco-themed ones, which is really interesting. So we're coming back to the old Salmon Run thing, including a blaster, charger, and a Brella. Brellas aren't out in the game yet, but they will be coming at some point. They're in the single player, they're really good fun. There's also a brand new kind of weapon called the Squeezer, which is an entirely new kind of weapon, which is really exciting. It'll be interesting to see whether this makes its way into the single player, but I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll find out. And the basic idea of it's kind of a sort of a single shot weapon, but it is rapid fire at the same time. It's not automatic, but it is rapid fire. So rather than holding down the trigger, you'll have to go, you know, you have to hit it really quickly as many times as you possibly can. Think, if you've played Halo, think the DMR as opposed to the battle rifle. That's a guess. It might not be anything like that. Now, this is arguably the most interesting, not for me personally, but I can understand that for many people, this certainly raises a few eyebrows. Yes, there is some more information that suggests that maybe, possibly, it's possible in the future that Octolings will be playable. I would take this all with a massive pinch of salt, more like a fistful of salt left over from the Mayo versus Ketchup Splatfest, because at the same time, it doesn't confirm anything, it just merely sort of changes some of the things around, and I'll give you the basic rundown of it, but there'll be a link in the description to this full list of lovely new stuff that you can check out for yourself in more detail if you like. So let's go through this. The parameter that dictates whether you are an Inkling boy or an Inkling girl is known as the player type parameter. I'm really not a coder, so I'm probably going to drop a load of stupid words that don't make any sense, so forgive me for that. There's another parameter called player type, which shares the same values as another parameter, model type. Can you see why it's probably easier for you just to read this? There are 3 possible parameters: Squid Girl, Squid Boy, and Oct. That's the thing there. But of course, this could simply be used for when you're fighting Octolings in the single player, and because they basically have all the same animations and stuff like that, it would be a much easier way to just have another parameter, sorry, another option within the parameter so that they could do it that way. More interestingly, though, there is another parameter near those parameters, yeah, which is called Oct Boy, which is very interesting because we've never seen any kind of male Octoling just yet. They've always been female, which is weird. I don't know why. I'm guessing maybe they just didn't get around to it before. Didn't know what to do with the hair. That's my guess. And lastly, there's this image, which is clearly of some sort of map, but I couldn't find out which map. And that's your lot. That's about the size of it. That's what this Datamine managed to uncover, but nevertheless, it's a lot of very interesting things. And to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that after the previous whole debacle surrounding Splatoon and data mining and things like that from updates and all that good stuff, I'm surprised they haven't taken more precautions, or maybe they can't take any more precautions than they can, or maybe they just think maybe it's actually a good thing. Who knows? I don't. But what do you make of all this? Do you think it's a load of hot air? Do you think it's leftover code from before, despite the fact that it's only just come in this update? Let us know down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you data mine YouTube and find out just what makes that subscribe button tick? And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye. We're back on the old Grizz Coast.